I thought we started off a bit slow. Part of that, could be that we played the game last night against Paul Raya's supergroup. So, I think had to sort of switch mindsets for the game. So I thought we started off slow and we were a little impatient. But once we worked it out, we got that first goal before half was key. And then once we worked out the kinks, second half was a different story. And what's so exciting about this group is that we're so deep. We've got 3 players out right now with concussions in Joanna Lohman and Carolyn Blank and Sam Baker. So, we dropped 3 players from last night.
Those aren't players you'd like to do without either.
Exactly, but you can see we are deep, and the level doesn't drop off no matter who we put out there. So it's really an exciting group to work with.
Okay, you got the news about you're the last undefeated team in the Eastern Conference, right?
Yes, we did. A little pressure here for me tonight with Mike not being here, So,
okay.
so I'm glad that monkey's
Don't
off my
blow
back.
it! Okay.
It's actually the biggest goal differential you guys have had all season. You should probably rub that in his face a little.
I like that. I might have to use that. No, you know what? That's been the one thing we've been working on in training is that we had a lot of chances, but we haven't capitalized on them. So tonight, I was happy to see the goals go in. We were more efficient around the box.
It seems like you should have done this a couple of times earlier. It just didn't quite happen.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, can you say a little bit about Michaela? I mean, she's like come out of nowhere and she's just astounding.
It's been fun to watch her. She's a goal scorer. She's an opportunist. I like that about her. She's not your true traditional striker forward. I mean, she's not big. She's not super fast, but she is an opportunist, and she has made the most of her opportunities. So, I'm really happy for her.
You see, she gets a knack at finding the right place.
Yes,
and,
yes. She just knows, where the ball's going to drop, and she finds it, and she's a great finisher. So I'm really happy for her, and I hope the streak continues for her sake, for our sake.
Mm-hmm.
Coach, speaking of streaks, it's now 10 games in a row dating back to last season, obviously 6-0 on this season. Mike talks a lot about the one game at a time approach. Just what are your thoughts on sort of the makeup of this team and the mentality they have as a group?
I think it is a great group. Everybody works so hard in training. They come out in the games, whatever role they play, they all give 150%. And everybody is on the same page. We don't talk about the streak. We don't talk about wins. We just take one game at a time. And we approach each game as if it's the only game. We can't get ahead of ourselves and try to look forward. If we do, we'll stumble. So we're just taking it one game at a time.
Can you say just a little bit about what your training involves when you practice?
What our training involves?
Yeah.
We just work on their fitness a lot.
Well, I mean, like when and where and what the players have to go through to, just to work it around their day jobs and whatnot.
Exactly. The dedication and commitment of this group is fantastic. We train at Catholic University. We're out
at
there
9 o'clock at night.
9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
3 nights a week if we can get the 3 nights in. We don't always go 3 nights depending on the schedule. But these girls make it out from their day jobs and come out in the middle of DC and train, till late at night. So the commitment is phenomenal, and they're just so supportive of one another. There's no egos out here. It's just a total team effort.
Great.
Okay.